Hello, thanks very much for being here. Sorry for not being in the channel. I have been in so many things, so busy, so I had to prioritize. But eventually I'm here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all your support, especially to Rado, to Hilary Camino, to Saraida Martin Tabares, to Carmen, to Trina Sabayem. Thank you very much to all these special people and so wonderful people, and to all of you. Sorry, I don't know everybody personally, but to all of you, my best wishes and thanks so much, because without all of you, this is impossible. I couldn't make it. So thanks so much. And in the video of today, we are going to talk about we are going to follow the topic of the last video, about the video of the ancestral healing techniques. In that video, we saw the healing techniques and how they are used to heal body, life, and soul, And these techniques were putting a lot of emphasis. They emphasize a lot the connection between the person and the environment, because these techniques are associated with a particular context, a landscape, a culture, a geographical situation, to some plants. So they emphasize the connection between the person and the environment, and that's very important for our existence and to grow and to be better, because when we talk about the environment, usually we do it seeing the environment and like something external to us, but in reality we are in the environment. We are within a space. We live in a space. We are in an environment ourselves. So I'm going to explain it with the board, just to make it more clear. A ver. Ay, sorry. We are a human. We are inside an environment, And in relation to this environment, we will be in one way or another. Because in the environment can have different characteristics, For example, it can have natural landscapes, mountains, beach, rivers, lakes, glaciers, desert, parks. Also, you can have a lot of institutions, cinemas, universities, schools, factories, religious institutions, political institutions. Also, different type of people, for people with different economic status, homelessness, millionaires, middle class, people with different political ideologies, people with different religions, people with from different ethnic groups, with different cultures, with different educational levels. So we interact with these elements, and these people. So it will depend on how we are too, because we decide what we like or what we don't like from the environment, So to understand this better, I'm going to use the general system theory, so we can understand better how much power we have in the environment and how to use this to expand ourselves and have a better life, So according to the general system theory, this theory was created by Ludwig von Bertalanffy. He was an academic. He created the theory in 1928, but he published the book in 1969, the general system theory. According to this theory, everything can be seen as a system. Every phenomenon, every structure, everything can be as a system, no? So, according to this theory, the system, as we saw before, is in an environment, so that will bring knowledge, education, because education always happens in an environment with elements, not in the emptiness. No, so for example, if we see ourselves as a system, we are composed by subsystems, for example, the cells that form our body, and also by a suprasystem, that is what is around us, according to the general system theory. So, and we interchange energy and information with our surrounding. So, and every system is always inside another system. So, for example, the person is inside a family, the family is in a neighborhood, the neighborhood is in a town, the town is in a locality, the locality is in a county, the county is in a country, the country is in a continent, the continent is in a planet, the planet is in the solar system, the solar system is in a galaxy. Also, another element of this theory is that every system have inside system and elements that are interconnected to make the system works. And also, any change in a part of the system will impact the rest. And the system have to be seen as an whole. For example, I'm going to delete this one so you can see it better. The system have to be seen as an whole to understand it better. For example, a family, no? To understand a family as a system, we need to see its system, that is the members of the family, and the suprasystem, that is where the family lives, the house, the neighborhood, the work, the job the parents do, the school the children go, the extracurricular activities, the country where they live, the economic situation, the mental, physical, emotional health of the members of the family. Okay? The system has to be seen always and an all. And inside the systems are always subsystems that are interrelated and that they cannot work separately. For example, the child needs the dad, and the parents need the children because they love them so much. No? And also to reconnect with the new generations of the society, to keep its continuity. So is interdependence between them. Okay, so any change in some of the parts of the system will affect the other ones. Okay, I hope you understand until here. So also the systems are always interchanging with the surroundings, and every system have a function. For example, the function of the family is to protect the children and to grow. The function of the person is to do the job. The function of the company of this other system, the company where the father works, for example, is to provide a service or product. The function of the school is to teach the children. So every system have a function and an objective or goal to do. And all the system works toward it. For example, in this system, the parents work toward these functions, providing care and attention and basic needs. But in the job, they have another function because it's another system. Okay? Vale. So, other important elements of the system is that every system have inputs that come into the system, energy and information. Inputs and outputs. For example, through work, through actions, through learning, through creating. Okay, every system have inputs and outputs. Also, every system have symbiotic relations, as I said before, like they are interconnected, so they cannot work alone. The subsystems cannot work alone. They are interconnected. For example, in a person, we have the digestive system, the nervous system, the respiratory system, but they cannot work alone. They need each other. The digestive system needs the nervous system and the respiratory system to work. Okay. Another element of the systems is the homeostasis. The system is always going to keep its stable structure and characteristics. For example, in the family, pues the economic situation, the resources, the home. In the person, in the human being as a system, the temperature, the pH of the blood. All right. The system is always going to keep its structure and characteristics. As a result of these interactions and elements, in the systems can happen three phenomena, three actions. One is the enthalpy. Yeah. So I don't miss anything. The enthalpy is the enthalpy is the interchange of energy with the surrounding of the system. Also, in the system, it can happen the negentropy. That is when the system modifies itself in relation with the energy and the information that interchange with the environment. No? For example, pues if the father works more, he gets more money, so he can buy more toys for the children, so he can make them more happy. the modifications of the system, even is keeping it the structure and characteristics, like for example, the person is still keeping the temperature 37 degrees and the pH of the blood, but maybe the system change. For example, I work more, I get more money, I can eat better, so my skin is better. Okay. But the same with every system, no? The negentropy is when the system change in relation with the information and energy that interchange with the environment. And the last action that it can happen in the system is the entropy. The entropy is the chaos, the mess, the unpredictability that it can happen in the system because we cannot control everything. So the system can also go to failure or to mess or to chaos. For example, if the information doesn't come or the energy. So this situation can also produce emergent properties. Or emergent phenomena. Why? I'm going to explain why. Phenomena. Vamos a aplicar why. For example, we have the example of the family, no? I'm going to delete something so you can see it better. The emergent phenomena. Because the existence of every system have infinite possibilities of existence. And we are going to see how that happens. For example, imagine that I'm going to use the example that I used in the Spanish video, no? Imagine my son is ill and I'm here and I'm waiting for information or energy to come. I'm waiting for the doctor to come to see my son, to help him, but the doctor never came. So that will cause an entropy, a mess, because I don't know what to do. So it can be reflected with stress, I can be exhausted, or I can give up, failure as a system because I'm not providing to my son, or it can happen that it can come emergent phenomena. And what that means, that because my free will, my awareness of the environment, and my responsibility, I will create something new to take care of my son. For example, I don't know, I will make him vomit to feel better, or I will give him a shower to put his temperature down, or I will put cold towels in his head to put his temperature down, or I will do a pray for him, whatever. Okay? So that emergent phenomena is related with unpredictable circumstances, surprise events or surprise response, novelty solutions, that nobody was expecting. Okay? That's why so many people say that when you go to another country or you travel, it can be like a master degree, because you are used to get some information, a particular information, and when that information is not received by your body or your system, your system has to find new ways to adapt to the environment, to be in balance with the environment. So that's how you create emergent responses and creating a new version of yourself. That's why it can happen that people end up on the street, but after they became millionaires. Or families who lost everything and they become rich, or people who have everything and become very poor and lost everything. Because depend on how we react in relation with our free will, our awareness of the elements of the environment, and our responsibility. So if somebody tells you, look, you cannot do it because you are like that, or that's not for you because look how you are, don't believe that, because every system has infinite ways of existence. Nobody can predict that, how you are going to be or what can change you. Okay? Definitely how you interact with the environment will be related to how you are, because in the environment can be a beach, but I can go to the beach to make it dirty, or I can go to the beach to enjoy the beach. So you have the power to choose. But also when you go to a new culture, your power of decision or action can be reduced. So forcibly you have to be adapted to the environment and assimilate the culture. So that's how you will discover new ways of you to interact with the environment and to be a new version of yourself, a new you. So that also is related how you treat yourself too. Which interaction you do with the environment for yourself, your self-concept, how you see yourself, how do you want to be, who do you want to be. And also is related with the Paulo Freire theory of learning, or the video I did about how your way of interacting with others improve or boosts or delay your development and that of others, and how is your self-esteem, if you have inferiority complex or no. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for now. We have been 23 minutes because I wanted to talk more about the environment, because also depending on the environment we will have some sensations or another. We will be feeling better or no, and also our relational health, how we relate with others, in a positive or in a negative way. So that is also related with the ecological psychology or the environmental psychology, and how we take care of ourselves, how we grew ourselves, what we do to be better, to have a better interaction with others, or to be more likely to others, and to be more productive in the environment. Okay, thanks so much. I wish this video helps you. Definitely we all need each other. We all need to be well for the societies to be well, no? We need to do our best. Unfortunately, the negative will always exist because it has to be negative to be positive, but we can try to do the best we can, no? So I'm going now to present my book. This is my book, Personal, Economic and Social Growing, the Neo-Industrialization. Is an educational guide I created to make the best of the historical moment we are living, the Neo-Industrialization, because I believe I believe education can almost change anything. So in this book is the tools and knowledge for you to start to grow yourself, to be a better person, and also to make the best of the people around you and of your surroundings too, your society. With this book you will find key elements for start to change yourself and be a better you. Okay, thanks so much. I'm going to leave in the comments the link, and I will see you in the next video then. And thanks so much. I wish this video helps you so much, and see you, and my best wishes to all of you. Thanks so much. Thanks. Thank you. Bye.